Apparently we're trust fund babies. I didn't even know how to trust.
What? Wait, what? When was that?
Somebody called us a trust.
When was that on
trust fund
TikTok?
babies.
I don't have TikTok.
Oh, one of the
comments is like
one of the socials.
Trust fund. I wish.
Exactly, dude.
Shit, man. You kidding?
What are you like? I'm missing out on this.
All right, it was like a surprise to me as well. Like, now I'm asking my parents. It was like, where is this?
Now you turn on your parents. Like, where is it? Where is it, Ma? What's this? Don't lie to me.
I don't have a trust fund. I have trust issues. Not a trust fund.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, bro, ain't fun, bro.
You'll have fun. Trust me.
All right, let's start the show. Yo! Welcome to another episode of the Cheatcoders podcast. My name is Ralph. This is episode number 237, no, 38. All this recording one day stuff.
237.
Through 238.
237, no 238.
We are here with my usual suspects of Mustang and Amor, Mr. Mustang Garcia. Hey. And we also have Mr. Sleeveless, but wearing sleeves. Is Mr. Don doing stuff.
Winter sleeveless.
He is
sleeveless. Sleeveless, but
it's the winter sleeveless edition.
The funny thing is, I'm wearing a sleeveless top underneath this.
Wow.
And then a sleeveless jacket.
Damn, man, you on brand.
He's warm in certain places.
Yeah.
His arms.
It's like a turtleneck for your arms.
Branding, bro. Branding. Branding.
And all the way, still from London town, all the way in Australia, Sydney, is... Day by day is getting fresher by the day. Is Mr. Nats Blazing.
Oh, man, this guy.
Mr. Crispy Pata himself.
Oh, yeah, that was good, Pata. I use my hands because I'm a real Filipino.
He let us. I like people who like to let us know they're more Filipino than I am, you know?
That's me, bro. You ain't Filipino.
Oh, do you use your hands? I'm like, oh, yeah.
That was
his flex, bro.
It was him flexing. Everybody has like, oh, do you guys have cutlery? Nah, man. I'm gonna use my hands.
Then my hands smell like pata.
Yeah, and they smell like suka.
Pussy.
It's like pussy.
Did you eat Filipino food? Yeah, I did. Smell.
Smell my finger. Smell my finger.
Oh, asin.
Amoy suka.
Oh, no. Are we still talking about food? I don't know anymore.
Oh,
dude.
Straight into it.
Shotgun grin.
Hey, man. Hey, now you got to give context, bro.
No context.
No context. That's the podcast. You know, that's our brand name. Context, bro.
Subscribe to our Patreon if you want to get context on any of the in-jokes that we have. Context.
Hey, all right. Let's start with a segment. Let's start off with
straight to it.
Okay. I think I'm a bit of like in a relaxed mood right now because we just had a bit of a Filipino feast. Can I tell you guys a story instead?
Yeah, story time.
This one's like it's like a myth or like an urban legend that I heard about Phil's.
Yeah.
So I like listening to like what do you call it? Like murder mystery type of pods as well. Aside from Cheatcoders. I came across this story. It's kind of wild, and it happened in Philippines.
Wow!
And the good thing is, I can ask my dad about this, and he knew about it too, like from way back.
Oh shit!
So he was able to confirm. But basically, have you guys heard of Robinson's Galleria?
Yeah. The
shopping mall.
Yeah.
So there's this urban legend behind the shopping mall, specifically the one in Ortigas.
Really?
So, yeah.
Okay, I'm waiting. I'm interested.
I don't know
now.
it, but I'm interested.
So
I don't know if you'll be sarcastic.
No.
Really?
His enthusiasm threw you off.
Sorry.
I haven't even given you the exciting part yet.
Sorry.
This is like it's a mall in this place.
Bit of context. My family in the Philippines, they would go to Robinson's Galleria every Sunday. That was their routine.
That's for the massage thing, right?
Yeah. So they would go for brunch. They would go shopping.
Well, there's Robinsons all around. It's kind of like a Westfield.
This is the one on
it's in Ortigas.
Ortigas, yeah.
Ooh, so they probably know about this story because this is going back to.
Is it a ghost story?
To like the 90s. Not really, but it's kind of like a mythical creature type shit.
Oh shit!
So
that's why I'm interested because I'm like I've been there every Sunday.
I'm pretty sure your family would have heard about this.
Yeah.
So the owners of that It's a well-known, I guess, family because they own, like, you know, in rich families, they own certain businesses and stuff. They're in shopping malls. The same family owns Cebu Pacific. So they're not like, you know, small-time business owners. They own certain industries, yeah. The story behind their wealth apparently is that the owner gave birth to twins, a girl and a boy.
Oh, okay.
And with the boy, there was something different about this boy where he ended up growing a body, like the half of his body is kind of like a snake.
Oh, shit.
And the thing is, you'd think that it was like a curse, right? But that's what brought them their riches, the fact that they were cursed. But then they, I guess, to offset the fact that you've birthed this child that's like a mythical creature, you're gonna be given wealth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like without your choice, you sold that soul to gain wealth.
Yeah.
And that's where all the money started off to build their shopping malls. And the reason that they built a shopping mall was so that they had a complex large enough to house this creature, which is their son,
underneath it
in the basement area.
Oh.
And the reason that all of the speculation came about is because women would go missing in the shopping mall.
Oh shit!
So women would go in there, go shopping for clothes and stuff, go into what do you call it, like to change room, and just disappear.
Wow!
You know what? There's like Hogwarts.
What do you mean?
The Chamber of Secrets, and there's a snake.
And then there's a snake in the bottom.
Yeah, it's hidden within the walls.
Right.
Wow.
But I mean, this is like hearsay, right? Like, because people would just talk and stuff. There was no
urban legend, urban myth.
Yeah, but it's not until the 1990s where it hit the news, and the reason why was there was an actress who was pretty popular back then.
Yeah.
Her name is Alice Dixon. Imagine if, like, say, who's a popular actress right now?
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence, right? She goes into a shopping mall, and then, like, she's supposed to get changed somewhere, and then she starts running outside going, there's a snake, there's a massive snake, like running out, you know what I mean? So that's what happened back in the 90s. This
actress was famous.
Yeah, she goes to the change room, and then she ends up running out of the basement area going, there's a massive snake. And not long after that, she disappears from the show business, ends up flying over to Canada, and it's been reported that she took like $15 million from the family that owns Robinsons, so that she wouldn't, she'll keep her mouth shut.
Oh, like an NDA.
Because that's their son, dude.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And then I'd ask my dad, like, hey, did you know about this? And they were like, yeah, this is like something that was in the news. It didn't really last like long on the news and stuff, but
then it got taken down.
Hey,
it got taken off the news.
Yeah, because other stuff would just take over and stuff, right? Until and then I don't know. I guess like with any urban legend, for so many years, that kind of went, I guess, under the radar, because like it dies down until like maybe 2 years ago when that Alice Dixon comes out and does a YouTube video explaining what happened. Yeah.
So there's a recent
just 2 years ago, because her name, like, she ended up coming back to Philippines about 10 years ago, and then went back into showbiz, and since then people have been asking her, like, hey, what's going on with this thing? She still didn't want to say shit until 2 years ago she came out with a YouTube video.
And this is that actress, the original one.
That Alice lady that went to Canada or something.
Taong Ahas, urban legend.
Yeah.
I'm looking up. There's a whole bunch of links about it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
My goodness.
The thing was, because eventually she told her story.
Yeah.
And turns out it was all bullshit. So 40 years of urban legends is all gone to waste.
Dude, I wish you didn't tell me. I was so captivated. I'm like, I'm gonna go home.
I just wanted to ruin them again.
You just wait for the next
I just wanted to build a nice world around it and then shatter it.
You can just make up anything these days.
I'd rather the urban myth.
Wait, is this bullshit from you, or is this like...
No. The actress came out and actually said it was
like, by the way,
I thought you thought of this because like last episode, man, I lost trust. You know,
No.
No one's ever going to trust her anymore. She lied for 40 years.
Did she say that there was a snake or like?
She did. So she said the word tuklao, which is like a anaconda type of word.
Right.
But wait, did she actually get silenced by the family? Was that all bullshit?
That was bullshit too.
That was all bullshit.
So it turns out she was at the shopping mall for a shoot because she's a celebrity.
Yep.
And then the people that she works for goes, all right, you need to go get changed. She was scared to go to the change room because of these stories. So she goes upstairs to like the public restrooms, the women's, toilets and stuff. And because she's walking up there, there's still people like she's celebrities, people kind of following her.
Yeah.
The cameras, like the press and type shit. As she opens the door, she goes, tuklao, which is like a python, kind of like, the word for python. But she was doing that shit as a joke. And apparently one of her co-stars from another movie that she recently did, his name's Richard Gomez, he filmed a movie called Tuklao. And he was like a man snake or whatever. That's why she thought, this will be funny.
Oh.
So there's people crowding around her.
Right.
The people at the front knew like she was mucking around. But there's people, when you form a crowd, there's people in the back.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't see shit, but I heard her say this and that. And then that,
And back then there was no internet to debunk it. So just this mythological
and then all these like hearsay start spreading around.
Yeah.
And then she got called, right, from the Robinsons people.
Gallery,
Going, hey, did you message on the machine going, did you say this shit? Like when you were, like at the mall and stuff, basically trying to get clarification.
Yeah.
She thought she got in trouble from this massive corporation going like, these people are after me because I've just like,
put like brand,
said some, defamed them or somehow.
Yeah.
That's why she fucking took off, man.
Oh.
Right.
It's like, I don't want to be involved with the rich people. Like,
yeah.
So that's what happened.
It's just a joke that went too far.
Yeah, bro. And the fact that she was like silent, it's like it made things worse.
Yeah, it
right?
made it
It's
worse.
like, no, I don't want to say anything. It's kind of like saying something. You know what I mean?
She was the girl that cried tuklao.
Yeah.
She was the girl that cried tuklao. She really was.
Oh man.
I wish it was real.
Same here, bro.
I was so captivated, man. You were saying it so good. That was
But
a good story.
it's a legit thing, though.
I'm sure that on like Filipino nursery rhymes talking about tuklaos and like snake people and whatever's taong ahas, like that kind of thing. And now all the kids will be like, what are we gonna sing now? What are we gonna have our nursery rhymes about now? Like,
Now tuklao.
Oh my god. Yeah.
oh man.
Can I tell you the
ring around
depressing
the
part of this?
tuklao.
Yeah, what's it?
So it turns out there was people, because the people going missing, that's not
That's
a lie, that was real.
That's really
But
they're still missing.
That's even more
no,
depressing stuff.
the thing that was kind of fucked up is people were getting kidnapped
In the mall.
in that shopping mall.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I was about to say this is a whole thing. At the end, I was about to say, is this a cover up for like trafficking and shit? Because like
It is. They ended up, you know where they ended up? Japan, dude.
Oh, do you reckon the mall's involved?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, they're too rich. They didn't need
It
that.
was like they got money, dude.
But maybe it's an operation like in Hostel the movie where they sell
That's
them.
wants this to be a movie so bad. As it like
Trying to make it more than what it is. Yeah.
I think you can still make a movie out of it. People, it's kind of like Taken.
Tuklao.
They end up in another country getting, and someone's got to save them.
I mean, that shit happens. Like, I have a friend who almost got kidnapped and sold into like.
Fuck.
Is the thing. So she was at
Robinsons.
No, she wasn't at Robinsons, but she was at uni. I think it was either Ateneo or like just around the area and near the university.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was just by herself, and she's like really nice and like people pleasing type person, right? And someone was like, "Hey, you should come with me." Like I don't know how they come to talk about, but she almost got into a car with these people.
Damn.
Like they were just like these randoms.
Yeah.
Until one of her friends was like, "Hey, what are you doing?
Yeah,
come back over here." And she's like, "Oh, okay." Like, yeah, and then
Oh shit, that's good.
I don't know, man. When I said to her, I go, "You almost got kidnapped. Why were you going with?" She's like, "I don't know. They seem nice."
Mesmerized.
And I'm like, "What?"
They said they had candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
How old were they?
That's very Ted
like,
Bundy.
she was like 20 or something. I don't know.
yeah, just be careful.
So
out
you're
there,
an
bro.
adult
You gotta be
already.
careful. It's
She was an
scary,
adult.
man.
Yeah. I when I asked her about it, I'm like, "Why?" She's like, "I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
Yeah, people can be really persuasive that you just don't know how to act.
You don't know, man. Look at Ted Bundy. He like lured people in a Volkswagen
We
Beetle.
lured someone into a car once.
Anyways, moving on.
But we weren't up to any we
What
weren't
was
up
the
to no
luring?
good. No, it was just to take her to the train station because there was no buses.
We would, This is like way back.
Oh,
when.
but it does show the power of persuasion. Like if you were serial
We
killers.
didn't even try, bro.
Yeah,
we
you
were
didn't
like,
try.
you know,
Like-
there's no buses today. She was like, really?
Do you want a
Like,
lift?
get in this car, bro. We'll take you to the station.
Yeah.
Fucking 4 of us in a hatchback.
Yeah.
She jumped in the car with
That
us.
wasn't a good idea.
You know what? Thinking back now, is like, bro, why are you so irresponsible? If I could find her again.
Why'd you get in the car?
Why'd you get in the car with me?
I could have been a serial killer.
It's maturity kicking
You know,
in.
the people that are doing trafficking, they're like, oh man, we need to find a cover up. And this friggin' celebrity comes in, brings this bullshit. It's like, hey, we don't have to do
Let's
a
lean
thing.
in on this.
We don't have to do a thing. They believe in this mythological
that's messed
thing.
up. I didn't even think of that.
That's the first thing I thought about.
That
It's
just
like,
clicked now. That's terrible.
People
She should be
missing-
held accountable.
I know. Like,
but was
It's
it
a-
her fault though? Like,
I don't know. It's like, it's just.
I think she lent in on an existing kind of.
She accidentally helped the whole
Traffickers.
situation.
Yeah, exactly.
She accidentally
yeah.
helped the traffickers.
because like growing up, because we grew up here in Australia, right? Well, Gussie grew up in what's it called? It's part in the Philippines and part in the US. But one of the like myths or the urban legends that we had was Bloody Mary.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know Bloody Mary?
No.
You say it like you
Oh,
say
yeah.
Bloody Mary in front of a mirror with the lights off
Oh, yeah,
at
that's
midnight
right.
or something 3 times, and then
And then
she'll
it pops
appear, and then I don't know. I never understood why you would do it. There was no incentive to be like,
Yeah.
hey, let's hang out with Mary,
It's just cheap thrills.
right? Like, why would you actively say
Summon
something?
ghosts.
Yeah, summon a demon
Well, it's Mary.
in front
It
of.
was Mary,
Yeah, she's
right?
a-
Get it right. She's not a demon.
She's
She's
Mary.
a very nice lady.
She's Mary, but
Just because she's
Birth
covered in blood.
Jesus.
she was Mary, but an Australian was just describing her. Where's that bloody Mary character?
In Philippines, it's Tita Marie.
Tita Marie. Tita Maritas.
Bloody.
Tita Maritas.
Oh, good.
Tita Maritas. And those
'Cause it
ghosts will come in and like tell you like
Tell you
chismis
off.
and shit.
my
Bloody Maritas.
Bloody Maritas. Tell me the chismis.
What's the time? It's chismis o'clock.
Did you know?
Dash,
So yeah.
dash, may chica ako.
So if you ever like want to know the latest chismis, and you're like you're not able to contact your friends, just turn the lights off at midnight. Look in front of a mirror and just say, "Bloody Marites." 3 times, she'll appear to give you all the chismis. All of that chismis.
She'll keep talking until the sun comes up.
And then by that time, you're dead.
Yeah,
She talks you to death.
talk your ear off. The cops will find you with
That's
no
really
ears.
scary. That's scary.
You just morph into a Maritas.
Yeah,
Just get short hair.
Well, you more
short hair. Yeah,
You get
Is
glasses.
that possession
And
then?
then you get shorter.
Glasses pop out.
well, you've got like fake LV bag for some reason.
Floral top.
And so, and your shirt's always got shoulder pads. Me chica ho. You just say that like constantly. Me chica ho. Me update.
May update.
Alam mo si ano,
That's wild.
That was a good story, man. I was really
Jeez,
interested.
bro.
Very
That
interested.
was really
You're
interesting.
improving your storytelling skills,
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
I love it.
Yeah, I was worried that I'd be all over the
I
shop
love
and
story
not follow
time.
it. You
Can we
know?
make that a segment?
Story time with Garcia. Next
Story
Yeah,
time.
I love it.
Story time.
All right, let's move on to our next segment, baby.
Dawn.
I'm not
Hungarian salad.
not even prepared
I
for
know,
this
but
one.
there we go.
I'm so not prepared for
Are you
this
just pulling
one,
up a
man.
random fact?
I'm just pulling up random facts on my thing right now. Like What have I got here?
Anything interesting in the random facts?
Random snacks.
I had something and then I lost it because I'm like now full. I like the last episode I was hungry and now I'm too full.
Never can win with this.
Yeah, I know. There's no happy medium. With
No happy medium.
I'm angry or I'm just too tired to say shit.
You gotta stop intermittent fasting, Don. We can never catch you in that right time.
Oh man, nah, it's just. I had something and then I completely lost today. Go on to something else real quick while I try to find it.
All right, Nats, do you have anything to talk about?
Yeah.
Any Netflix shows you've been watching?
It's interesting.
That's interesting, no?
Interesting, no?
Yeah.
What have I been watching? Nothing.
You've been back in the country helping your mum out with stuff.
Yeah.
How's that been? You said that you were like you had a nosebleed from trying to.
Yeah, because all the workers are Filipino.
Yeah.
And then
they
my cousin
speak-
works there
Where's
too,
this? Where's
and
this?
It's just like family business, so it's out in Campbelltown.
So they speak like they don't speak a word of English.
No, they speak English, but obviously because my parents are there.
Yeah.
And the staff there grew up in the fields. They were
Yeah.
here. My cousin who's like me, like born here. He's like, hey Nathan, if you come back and you start working, you're gonna have to brush up on your Tagalog because like we've just been and like he's the same. He speaks English, but it's like brushing up his Tagalog more that he's there.
Yeah.
And then after at the end of the day, I'm just like speaking my ass off, like Tagalogging everywhere. And then by the end of it, I'm like, ooh, fuck, nosebleed.
Tagaloging.
You nosebleed yourself.
I nosebleed myself, yeah. I was like, whoa. Is the most I've spoken in a day.
It's like when he's like 11 in Stranger Things
Yeah.
and enters that dark place.
He's doing this going.
He's doing that.
He's crouched down in the corner of a room too.
All right,
Come on
now,
now, man.
back to the English world.
So ganito, man. Shit.
Sobra na to.
Dulgong ilongko, man. Shit. May regla.
Regular.
Possession now, bro.
Listen to bro.
Session up, bro. I love that.
Do you reckon after that day when you were like nosebleeding yourself, you would have been able to help out the guy at the airport?
Yeah, would you have like increased your Tagalog knowledge? Or
What
your
if I
Tagalog-
evolved my Tagalog
Yeah,
IQ?
after
and-
like getting a
After
nosebleed
that
from,
day of
yeah.
non-stop Tagalog?
Probably. I think I like if it was like measured in psychic ability. Yeah. I could have directed him to like straight to his mind and he'd know what I'm saying.
You increased XP points.
I actually, really hope that guy got to where he needed to go. I think about him time to time.
I'm imagining that guy scrolling through his Instagram. It's this guy.
He's on this podcast called Cheatcoders.
Imagine you
It's
go
his
back
fault.
when you go back to the airport on the way back.
He's still there. He's like Tom Hanks in the terminal.
man.
Yeah, because he was out, and I'm like, bro, I don't think they'll let you back in. And that's when I was like, oh, pasensya na.
Pasensya, bro. Pasensya.
You lured him outside.
You gotta go. Didn't lure. He was already out, man.
Imagine if you did.
Come on, bro. Come on. Oh, you're going to Brisbane? Pasensya, bro. Pasensya.
He might as well kidnap him like Don's mate. Like, why did you follow that guy outside of the airport?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Nice.
He seemed nice.
Morals just don't help.
There was a big snake.
Yeah. Snake in the airport.
Snaking.
Snake in the airport.
Yeah.
You found something done?
Have your fun.
Yeah, let's go.
We're drowning
Let's
here.
go.
We're drowning.
Let's do this. Oh shit!
Oh,
Fuck, bro. It's that time of night, bro.
Oh man. So, what's it called? The gout. Let's talk about gout real quick.
I haven't talked about gout in a while.
Let's talk about gout real quick. So, gout apparently is an affliction that Filipinos have, and it's such a weird thing to say. Like it seems the older that I get, it seems like there's more afflictions or there's more things that I'm prone to getting. So my family is fun fact, my family has a history of gout.
Yeah.
So my dad gets it. My aunties get it.
What year is the normal onset of gout?
I'm not sure, man.
40s?
No, but I have no idea
it
because
really depends on your health, dude.
really depends on what you eat,
So
what
you
you do. Because my cousin, who is early to mid 20s, has gout right now, like
mid-20s,
right now.
Yeah.
You have to be eating a lot of salt.
Bro.
Your body as well, eh? Yeah.
Bro. He tries to work out as much as possible as well. So like I don't know why he would, and one of my other cousins, Ivan, he got it before as well, and it's just like what?
Yeah.
And those
You're gout prone.
yeah, so I'm prone to gout and stuff, and I was like, it just got me thinking the stuff that the afflictions that my dad has, like I'm looking at him like I don't want that shit, man. I don't want that gout because my every time my dad will have a drink up with his mates, he'll do the like tagai and like pulut and all that stuff, and then the next day or the next week he won't be able to walk or whatever because he's
take meds, bro.
yeah, he'll take it, but like
didn't help.
Sometimes he might go overboard or whatever, and my mum would be like, "You're drinking again," like just always telling him this and that. But man, it makes me scared, but at the same time, it's just like, why do we have this? And I thought to myself, like, I was trying to find like a silver lining, like a positive in it. They say I think it's like 2/3 of the world's population was descendant of like Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan, yeah.
And something, and like him.
That guy fucks.
His
That guy definitely fucks.
And he definitely does. That's because it's 2/3 of people in the world.
Yeah.
Is getting like, and I think in his family, like Kublai Khan.
Is that where Ganga came from?
What, Ganger?
Ganger Khan. Ganger Khan.
Genghis.
Genghis. That's such an Australianism, though.
Gang.
Ganga.
But like,
Ganger Khan.
He's the OG, bro. It's the original ganger.
The original Ganga. That's why I always laugh at doppelgangers and stuff. He's like
Ganger.
it's a matching slut.
I used to say, so I've got friends who live in Wollongong, and I used to call them gongers, and they're like, don't say that.
Gongers.
Nobody in Australia says that except me, to my mates who I'm a dick to. Like I'm a dick to them. But yeah, Genghis Khan, right? He's like, and his family, because I know it's documented that his brother or blah blah like something, Kublai Khan had gout. And what he did was he just drank himself and ate himself. Like,
do you reckon you've got like Genghis blood in you?
I reckon. That's the silver lining that I have. It's just like I'm descended from a freaking warrior because I have gout, and like all like my family has.
I think you populate a lot of Chinese people.
There's Chinese in my family. Man.
Yeah, you light
there is
skin
too.
Yeah,
You
there's
light
Chinese in my
skin too.
family.
You light skin. Anyway,
You're
you
a
light
part of-
skin, bro.
My grandmother's maiden name is a Chinese name. So.
Yeah, you light skin.
And I don't know if that's what a name that they chose or like
You've got Genghis blood.
maybe
What do you
there
name
is.
that they chose? Like Valix?
Because the
You chose a name, yeah.
I don't know if you will listen to that episode, but a lot of the Filipinos were given Spanish names
Yeah,
because that's how they were identified. The Spanish were just like, you get
Who's
this
your
name, you get this name.
grandmother though? Like her name wouldn't have carried on. It would have been your granddad, whose name would have
Yeah, but
continued on.
you know how Filipinos they keep the maiden name of the mum.
But it's like one generation, like the middle name.
Yeah,
But
so
by the third one, it's gone, dude.
yeah, so like my name was like had my mum's maiden name in it for the longest time,
Yeah, that's me too. Actually.
and then
Well, when your kids have kids, your mum's maiden name's not going to be there.
no,
You know what I mean?
but like my dad kept his mum's maiden name,
Yeah,
so it was
yeah.
like the middle name was Changxing, which is sounds Chinese. I don't know if that's an actual Chinese name.
I think it is. Far out, man. I didn't know you were part Chinese, bro.
And some of
you
I don't know.
Ganger.
I don't know if I'm part Chinese, but like, man,
What's up with them spy balloons, man? What's up with your boy?
It's because it's so hard to get a plane there. Like, we're trying to get drones out there, but the drones keep getting shot down.
gosh.
Like, come on, man. Spy balloons easier. It's much easier.
I didn't know. I didn't know this guy's Chinese
I was
all the
trying
time.
Learn something new.
But it was like trying to find a silver lining to like why I have like why my family has this like this genetics that like
Ganger.
black gang. So if you have gout, just think
The word ganger.
that you're probably descended from a warrior. Like, you know what I mean? Like So it's
It doesn't make you
privilege.
feel like a warrior. Though.
Doesn't make you feel good.
It's like laying there in bed. It's like, at least I'm a descendant from a warrior.
One of the greatest conquerors in the world.
It's the what's that? The condition of kings or something, right?
It's the king's
a
disease.
of
King's
kings.
disease, yeah.
Because kings
So
can
we're a bunch of
afford
kings,
salt.
man.
Kings, bro, kings.
You know, brown liquors and stuff like cognac, whiskeys, and that.
Yeah.
Because that's a trigger for gout. But you know what isn't? The clear stuff.
Yeah.
Gin,
That's-
lambanog. So
That's why I have.
for Filipinos out there that want to have a drink, don't want to risk a gout, check out Lacan, bro. That shit
Nice
is
segue. Mint.
distilled 6 times.
Yeah.
Shit's so good.
It's pure, and also Proclamation gin.
Mm.
That's why I like gin, because it's like
You're safe.
it's yeah.
Yeah.
And also another fun fact that I learned that tonic that they put in gin and tonic has a element called it starts with a Q, I can't remember, but they use it to I'll look it up in a second, but they use it to help against malaria. And so when the British were in India, they were drinking lots of gin and tonic because it would
Is that
stave
why
away.
Winston Churchill was saying,
Quaalude.
Quaalude is a fucking
no, that's
like
them drugs,
it's
bro.
a drug, bro.
Well, it was like a sleeping pill, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Quaalude is like a muscle
I think
relaxant.
of like what else is cute.
Gin and tonic, eh?
Yeah, so originally used as a prophylactic against malaria. So that's what what's it called? Tonic water was used for. I'm trying to find the ingredient, but that's why like if you put tonic water under like a black light, it like glows.
I didn't know that
Notice
shit.
that?
We should do that.
Yeah.
I don't really bring black lights with me. Black lights matter. That's what I'm trying to say. We should all.
Go to your next hotel and just like, let's fuck shit up.
Just pour tonic water everywhere.
Even on the ceiling, bro.
This guy's got to think I'm Genghis Khan.
This guy's wild.
Genghis Khan.
This guy definitely fucks.
throwing it everywhere. Nah, but the
Where does this end?
did you guys see that episode of Black Mirror where
comes this?
Yeah.
I just like to bring that back.
did you guys see that episode of Black Mirror, the Loch Henry?
Yep.
Yeah.
That one's
The-
dope.
Dude,
That was my favorite one out of all of
Just that one scene where they're like, oh, let's have a look and see what like the blood marks.
Yeah.
And they had tonic water to like just be like, oh, we'll put some just to like to play it up to make it look like there's more than there
Yeah.
is. They turn on the black light and it's fucking blood everywhere. It's like, whoa.
That's good.
Let's fake it just in case
Yeah, yeah.
it's empty, right?
my God.
Fucking hell.
I don't think we're gonna need to fake it. Oh, dude. I don't know.
I need to watch Black Mirror. Can't wait.
We're like spoiling it left,
Yeah,
right,
no,
and center for you.
For shiv, man.
Zorin is awful.
Assuming.
Watch it.
Well, how come she doesn't want to watch it yet?
No, because like she's been reading a lot of like books that are just completely fucked up,
Oh, she needs
and
a
then
break.
and then when she needs a break from it, she wants to watch TV with like some lighthearted stuff.
Right. But then she's watching Witcher.
I know. So I really don't know when she wants to have a break.
Rep looks so annoyed. I know. That's what I said.
She's like, when it's her time, it's like she watches the fucked up stuff. And when I'm there, she's just like, oh, let's
go in, man.
So like,
Let's watch Toy Story. I'm like, no,
Nadine
thanks.
let Nats go to Australia. Just let me watch. Can you just let me watch the show?
So, do you guys do that as well? Like,
It's a trap. Like if you have a significant other, you want to have like, you know, watch particular shows together.
yeah.
And when they don't feel like it, and you feel like it, it's just like, oh man, I have to wait.
See, my problem is I binge watch stuff.
Yeah, I binged too.
Like I will sit there and
I just can't help.
yeah,
Just keep
or like I will be doing
Pringles.
I'll be doing something and then it's just playing in the background.
Yeah.
And because it's like Netflix or any other streaming service, they can see that you've watched it or it's been watched. So
Yeah.
it's just like, you watched it? And I'm like, I don't remember watching it.
He just did it.
You gotta use a VPN, Don.
I'm really bad at acting as well. If I do watch it and there's particular parts where there's like twists and shit. I
Yeah,
have to be able to be like,
yeah.
oh shit.
But that's,
Wow.
But that's your
crazy.
tell. That's your tell.
That's crazy,
Holy
yo.
shit. Your tell is when you're like extra excited about it. Whoa!
And then
Bruce
if I-
Willis was dead the whole time.
Oh shit, bro.
She had the diamond the entire time, and now she threw it in the water.
The unsinkable ship sank. Whoa!
Oh shit.
He was Luke's father.
So sarcastic.
That's crazy, babe.
It was planet Earth the whole
Whole time.
time.
Oh shit. Oh, Dr. Sayers, Dr. Sayers.
Like, what other movies from the 60s can we bring up?
I'm trying to.
That's good. Actually, what's the greatest? I mean, not the greatest, but what
Greatest
twist got you the most? Like when
There's
like
there's Saw.
which one?
Saw was good.
First
Yeah,
one.
the
The
first
first
one.
one.
The first one
When
was
he
He
was
was laying there.
He was there the whole time.
He's the
He
mastermind.
was there the whole time.
I know it was so good that we got excited for every twist of fucking eight movies, even though they were like bad twists. We're
Yeah.
like,
Got
a bit
don't
lame.
worry, it'll get better.
The first one
Dun
just
dun
set the
dun
bar.
dun dun dun.
I think the usual suspects for me, I think that was the biggest one.
Yeah, usual suspects.
I gotta watch that again. I have to watch that again.
Oh, was a twist there? I'm not gonna watch it, but
It was
Kaiser
him.
Soze.
Kaiser.
Kaiser
He was
Soze.
Kaiser Soze.
okay. And I'm assuming that's the bad guy. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
The rich
well,
guy,
the
right?
movie
The
was
rich
like
guy.
being retold by a guy being interrogated,
it was the cripple.
and then and this dude was like,
Oh, whoops.
this evil bloke. He's the one that killed everyone,
Yeah,
and then
not being him.
he's kind of like the boogeyman, like
yeah,
the sort of thing.
it turns out the guy that's being interrogated was the guy.
yeah,
So yeah,
Did you say Fight Club?
Fight Club.
Yeah, it's up there.
Fight Club's there as well. Absolutely.
Fight Club was pretty good for its time. Now it's like so many movies do that whole. Oh,
I didn't.
split personality.
When I watched that movie, I didn't understand it the first time round.
Mm-hmm.
But like, what I liked was the fighting in it. I'm like, oh, that'd be mad. That's how Fight Club.
This guy's sadistic, bro.
No, it was like,
First rule of Fight Club.
Watch them hit each other till they bleed.
I was like, this is mad.
You know, the only good part about that is they beat Jared Leto up.
Fuck with Jared Leto.
Fuck that guy, man.
he's good at dying.
Man.
Love seeing it.
I don't know. The thing that pops in my head at this moment is Old Boy.
Oh, that's a good one.
That was a good twist.
That was kind
That's
of
a-
a fucked up
that's a
twist
good
there.
movie.
Ugh.
That's a good movie.
I haven't
just
seen
to-
it.
Really? Either one?
Let's have a watch party.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Bro, remember that time?
I invited all these people over.
Remember we were like having like a group like of mates and stuff, and then like we're having a great time. It's like, you know what we should pop on?
Old
We should
Boy.
pop on Old Boy.
That was the thing I used to do. I'd invite people to watch fucked up movies.
People
and then
didn't
after
ex-
I didn't understand why
People didn't
left.
expect it, bro. It's like, oh, because at the time I'm like, oh, it's Korean, and oh yeah,
Yeah.
Korean drama.
K-drama.
Neck minute. Neck minute.
Because the action didn't
What
really
happens-
start
what
till
happens in the
an
end?
hour in.
What's the twist?
Don't worry. No.
tell it.
No, we can't tell the people.
You
Oh,
can't.
actually, fucking the movie's been
Yeah,
out for so
you
long.
gotta, baby, you just need to see
You're not
it.
gonna watch it?
You gotta see it, bro. It's the one
No,
of the
no,
best
no.
twists of all time.
He doesn't care.
I don't care. Like I really
If
care.
you haven't seen Old Boy, we're gonna spoil it for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So just press the skip button on the top. Skip 10.
Whether it be the
about
English one or
5
the
minutes.
Korean one.
Same twist, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's the same twist.
I was surprised that the American kept the twist.
Yeah,
It was
I
not
thought they were
bad.
gonna Americanize it and be
The
like.
American one wasn't
different.
too bad, but it can't touch the Japanese.
Who was the one? Who was the guy in
Korean
America?
one,
He was the
Korean.
guy that was
Josh Brolin.
That's it.
Yeah,
He was
Thanos.
Thanos and Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch,
Holy shit!
yeah.
I just realized he was Thanos.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! I just thought Thanos was like Thanos.
He was also Cable.
Grimace.
So the whole thing, I'm pretty much
Tell it
gonna
rap,
tell the
tell it rap.
story. I
He,
guess.
he,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
he
yeah.
wakes up in a
Yeah,
suitcase or something,
Tell him
right?
the story. The whole
He wakes.
story.
So the whole thing, he gets kidnapped and then he gets.
No, you gotta start with he's very abusive with alcohol.
Yeah, he's like down on his luck type of thing.
Right.
And he's just like
Scumbag.
terrible life, scumbag, whatever.
He's a drunk.
Gets kidnapped and then he gets kept in the room for how long?
Like 20 years.
20
or some
years.
Shit.
So kept
20
in the
years.
one room in like 20 years.
Same
No,
routine.
10.
Oh, yeah, 10 years. 10 years. Same routine every day. Like the same TV pops up.
Imagine
same
a
meals,
motel room and it's
Same
just
meal
one
every
room.
day. Yeah.
TV's on, but there's no doors, no windows. and someone like
Gives you food same time every day.
they'll smoke the room so that he falls asleep, and then whilst he's asleep, they'll put food in there.
Yeah.
Start
Kept him
again.
like that for 10 years.
I think I've seen those
10
scenes.
years.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, he gets released.
Yeah, he gets released and stuff.
Doesn't know why. He's
Yeah.
just in the that's the suitcase scene.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
he gets released out of the suitcase, and beautifully shot film. And
It
also,
is, man.
and so we'll just skip everything else. He meets someone on the way on trying to figure out why he got released and who who captured him and stuff. He's trying to like solve his own mystery type of thing.
Yeah.
Meets a young woman on the way, and they form a bond.
Sexual bond.
And it became a sexual bond.
Yeah.
Became intimate. All right, just keep that in mind in your in your head, guys. And then
They fucked.
And then they fucked. And
And
then
there was some squid involved that was live.
yeah, that was a
That's
squid,
not really.
right?
That's not really needed.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah,
need
yeah,
that.
Was there a game?
And then throughout this whole team, he's getting spied on by the main guy that captured him in the first place.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is his whole plan. He would capture him for 10 years, release him to the world, and then he would spy on him. Like there's cameras on him everywhere. And then the twist at the very end when they go face to face, he finds him in the main room and all that stuff where he's been spying on him. And then eventually, I love how they showed the twist though. They gave him a photo album
Yeah.
of him. So you go through the photo album, and it's mainly of him and her daughter.
Yeah, we forgot to mention he has a family.
His family at the
his
start,
mum and
like
his wife and daughter and shit.
Yeah,
Divorced.
very down on
divorced.
his like divorce
Oh, I already know.
as a
Okay.
daughter.
Yeah, I think
And
he gave
then
it away.
and then as you continue to flip the pages,
He's older.
the daughter gets older.
Gets older.
And gets older.
And older.
And then he starts to recognize the daughter.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And then you find out that this was
It
the
was
main,
set
the
up.
villain's main objective of the whole thing was
To brainwash him.
brain-
And the whole thing was like the TV that he was getting shown. It was showing flashes, I think, of the woman. So it was almost like mind manipulation.
Right.
So that when he meets her, it would like, set him up
They
to,
get drawn
to
to
actually
her.
drawn to her.
Priming him for
Yeah,
that.
priming
Yeah,
him
yeah.
to it.
yeah. So he wanted because like I think the whole reason why he set this whole thing up in the first place is that the main villain had
Incest relationships with his
relationship
With
sister.
his, yeah.
and I think he saw.
I think he was teasing him in school, like they were in high school.
because
or
like, I think
something.
there was a scene where he actually saw him do the deed,
Yeah,
and then that caused a little like
accident.
accident, and then I think the sister
Fell off
that
a
he was
cliff or some shit.
I think she committed suicide. So and then
Something like
he
that.
wanted revenge, so he wanted to feel the pain of like him knowing how he felt like having incest sex by having him have sex with his daughter. But then if you thought that was but if you thought that was
Bro, I felt that whole story. It's like we were rewatching the movie.
you know what I was like when the album scene popped up and you decided to put Old Boy on.
Yeah.
I just looked around the room.
Yeah, I was looking around there too. Bro, can you imagine this? Like,
Everyone-
invite like, mate, hey guys, come
have a good time,
come
man.
over, be a good time, guys.
I know
And
this
then
Korean movie,
I
Old
think
Boy.
only Raph was the one only seeing it, and we're just like this,
Just waiting for a reaction. from
waiting for like
somebody.
2 hours.
And then at the end, he cuts his tongue off, so he doesn't. Yeah, he won't be able to say to the daughter that of what he
Oh, I
knows.
can't
So he
remember that.
purposely cuts his tongue off, and then at the very end, the very last scene is he brainwashes himself to
Yeah, you're
of
right.
that fact that he is that
He
she
didn't
is
wanna remember.
his daughter, and they live together happy ever after type of thing. With that fact being spoken ever again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is Old Boy. Gotta love Korean movies.
Do you guys like
Family
Old Boy?
fun.
Comments below.
Fun for the whole
For
family.
the whole family.
Definitely not a movie you'd watch with your parents.
Definitely not a movie you'd watch on Father's Day. There's a lot of good Korean movies, man. There's
Have you guys watched The Audition? It's a Japanese movie.
The Audition. No.
Audition. It's really fucked up.
Someone walks in and
Sorry, it's really fucked up.
they walk in. I'm like, I would be amazing for this part
okay.
because
I'm not going to give anything away, but it's like, I'm not even going to tell the story, right? But what makes it really good is it tricks you from the beginning, because at the start it looks like a rom-com, almost a comedy, like the tone. And like, if you appreciate cinematography, they told us a lot. And then it just does a full 180 at the end, and you're like, wait a minute, is this the same movie?
Mm.
Gets ya. And the whole time, it's
Just
like
tell us.
there's a bit of comedy. It's
Tell
a bit of
us.
singing.
Nah, don't tell me.
Nah. He wants to watch
Tell
it.
us. I don't want to watch.
We'll
I
do
like
it
those
next time.
movies. Like, you
It's
know,
good, man.
Parasite.
Yeah.
First half is like, oh man, this is pretty cool.
And then it changes, right? 180.
well,
Great movie.
you kind of start seeing things.
You'll
like,
like it 'cause there's a
they're
Japanese
infiltrating.
chick. She's not bad. Yeah, she's the one in the audition. It was really bad because one
you
time
had my
I was,
curiosity. Now you've got my attention.
got my attention. I was watching it by myself one time when Nadine went out, and then the kids,
You have to wait.
Kids went to
You
bed.
have to wait until she's out.
Yeah, she was out, and then the kids went to bed, and I put it on, and then when she came home, it was like at the worst possible scene, and I was like, "Oh,
Context, babe. Context.
context. It's not what it looks like.
It's an audition. It's an
porn. It's
audition.
porn. It's like,
I thought you were saying audition, bro. That's like a category, bro.
It's an audition. The casting couch.
It's an audition, babe. Audition for what?
it's not good. It was not a good scene. It was like out of the whole movie. Like you have this whole rom-com thing,
Yeah.
bang, and then Nadine comes home, right at the punchline, right at the.
Were you caught? Were you like?
That's a
Oh yeah,
that's a Netflix movie in itself. Nats is awful. That's what that is.
Yep.
Oh
People
my
are watching
gosh.
Nats watch the audition.
Do watch it and let me know what you think.
Still thinking of what are good twists in movies.
Well, Parasite was a very good twist. Oh, was it?
I haven't seen that yet.
Well, that was a mid
is this
movie
guy?
twist,
I
wasn't
know
it?
there's
Yeah.
so many.
Twist.
Yeah,
There's so many movies that I haven't seen yet that I want to watch. But
Have you guys seen Shutter Island with Leonardo
That's
DiCaprio?
pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's pretty good.
That one I wrote because these movies, right? You're constantly looking for a twist. I don't know if I watched it with you, bro, but I remember saying like, I think I know what the twist is already.
yeah.
And this is when they were on the way to the island. It was like 10 minutes in, so I've just ruined the rest of the movie for myself.
You already kind of knew, eh? Yeah. I think I caught that one earlier too.
And it only takes a couple of things to like clarify your
Yeah.
Right. Like midway through, like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, oh yeah, oh.
yeah.
I like movies where you can't guess what the twist is going to be in the end.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I find myself already guessing what's going to happen.
Oh yeah, all the time.
And I think so. Back in the day when they called them choose your own adventure books. And so what I would do every time is I would like keep the pages. So it would say, "I'll go to this page." So you'd read the
Oh
story.
yeah, is that like Goosebumps, where it's like go to page 3 if you open the door?
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Go to yeah.
So it's like you choose your own adventure book. So you would
Oh, adventure. I think it said choose your own Avenger book. So I was
adventure.
out there like Captain America goes here or follow the Hulk. And I was like, what do you mean?
No, it was so
Hawkeye, it's empty.
you would read the first chapter.
the most least popular.
It was like 2 pages.
Choose your Avenger book.
And then he learned how to shoot a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
And he died.
Choose your-
Choose your Avenger.
No, he's,
book.
It's not even a Marvel book.
yeah,
It's a rom-com.
it's a
So there's Thanos and Scarlet Witch, right? And they're doing it.
but yeah, the it's a choose your own adventure book, adventure, and you'd read the first chapter, and then it would say if you want to go through into the woods, go to page 3. If you want to go to the like somewhere else, go to page 10.
Was it Goosebumps?
And so what I would do, I can't remember, but
It's Goosebumps.
what I would do was I would go to page 3, and then I would also read page 10. And so I'd read.
You're cheating, man.
I would go to every single one.
That's cheating.
Because my brain was like, I want to know
You wanna
every
know-
single
just
possible.
reread it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that Black Mirror episode where you get to choose the scene.
Bandersnatch.
That one.
Yeah.
I don't think I saw all of them. I couldn't be bothered going back.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
think
multiverse theory in a book, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's
Yeah,
that.
it really is making decisions.
I like to have that now in digital form, kids. But before, they had them in books.
Yeah, they turned them into video games, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, Harry Potter's like that.
I remember I used to get the Animorph books, not to read them,
Oh,
just
to
to
watch
watch the
them?
train.
To watch the animation.
Bruh, I had so many of those too. Such a waste. Didn't read any of them. Like, all day I'm like, oh shit.
That's when you know when the gimmick was better than the book. That was the problem, bro.
I was obsessed with those books.
Reading
man.
them?
Animals?
Morphing them.
Goosebumps books, Animals books. I was obsessed. Like I got
Goosebumps
$5 in allowance every week, and
Scholastics?
and every week I would spend that $5 on a book.
What a
actually
rich
read
guy,
them?
man.
Yeah,
$5 a week.
Yeah,
Jesus.
damn.
I had to sell drugs to get that money.
Yeah, now I can get some goosebumps.
It wasn't drugs.
I found out one of my cousins, like, She gives her daughter $30 in allowance a week.
Wow.
And I'm
How's
like,
the
what?
daughter?
$30?
Wait, how's the daughter?
She's like
22.
15, 16.
$30.
$30
That's like
for-
1 meal in a porter.
Right.
Oh, so
Crazy.
1 million. That's
is
true.
it? Yeah,
It's
is,
like
right?
2 meals. I don't know.
Nah,
But that's
not
still a lot of
even.
money, man.
I don't wonder why you going to a porter.
I don't know why.
It's like I've got $30.
Because I remember
You
going
know
to
what I
Porto, spending $30. That's why it clicked.
Spending $30 and
I
I'm
feel like I'm in Bondi, bro. So good.
Smell
Can I
the
get on
wings.
a prego?
Wait, just out of curiosity, like during school days, primary days, how much was your? Did you get an allowance?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
How much
I
was
had
it?
to mow the lawn, bro.
20
Yeah.
bucks.
I didn't get shit until I mowed the lawn.
That's good. That's good
I had
discipline.
to clean the house and stuff like that, but that was that $5.
But that's usually like your job as a kid, right?
Yeah.
I remember. I think I'd had I'd get $2 if I was lucky. Like Dad would always have like my dad didn't smoke, so the ashtray in the van in the car
Was like
like coins and stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes he'll
That's
give
nice.
me $2 out of that, and then I'll try and make it stretch, dude.
Yeah.
Like I'll get like a gram of coke and then cut it up and then sell it for $4.
What?
No, I'm just
How
kidding.
much was Coke back
Nah,
then?
like $2 used to be able to last me a week.
No way.
You like $50. Like sorry,
Oh,
no,
dude.
50 cents on
It's Frank White, bro.
like
Yeah, you were
just
Frank White, man.
It was
juice.
American Gagi.
Is it-
American Gagi.
American Gagi.
American Gag.
That's Frank Lucas.
I had to say.
Who's Frank White?
No, it's Frank Lucas. Yeah.
Yeah, who's Frank White?
I have no idea.
Fuck, who is Frank White? That's
Frank White's from somewhere else.
Frank
Ah.
White.
I've heard of the name, but I just don't know from where. Frank Gagi.
Frank Lucas.
American Gagi.
American
Yeah.
Gagi.
Used to make that money stretch, dude.
What do you mean stretch? Like save it up or like
I
just
don't
buy
know,
as
make
much
it
as-
last the whole week.
Oh yeah.
So
Wait, how
one
the fuck did you
day,
make that last?
Frank White was the villain from King of New York. He was played by Christopher Walken.
Oh.
Francis White. He was a type of villain, and it says here, honorable drug dealer. Honorable.
Okay.
Still drug still the same thing.
Is it a true story?
I don't know.
Gagis of New York, bro.
Gagis of New York.
I needed to find a hustle, man, during that time.
You know what my hustle was? Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
I think everyone's was though. I used to like make so much money.
Well, like
Still
trading
hustle
them.
now?
No,
bro.
I'd sell them. I was treating it like crypto
Yeah.
back then. Like I sold, the most I sold for was like so I probably got gypped now because the Charizard cards are worth a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But I sold that to a kid for $100.
Bro, people do that now.
Yeah, but now it's like thousands.
Thousands.
Yeah.
But back then, $100, and then I just buy more cards.
It's crazy.
See, that was a good thing with you. I did something similar with Tamagotchis.
Yeah.
I've shared this before, but I didn't trade them. Like I used to get my friends from the other school to like roll the
Roll
kids
other
from
people.
Claire,
You were like a
and
proper
then I'll
gangster.
buy it off them because they're $30 each from Big W, right?
Yeah, like an
And then we'll go
operation.
there. I'll buy it off the people that stole it from the kids from my school, $5 each. And then I'll go back to my school, sell it back to them for $10, 10, 15, really depending on
You would like,
That's a straight
you know,
criminal
you comfort them,
organization.
be like, oh man, don't worry, bro, we'll figure out something.
I'll get you.
Kingpin, bro.
Yeah.
Kingpin.
You sell him back his
Guess what?
Tamagotchi. He's got his name. On the back.
Something just came out. Like I have something that looks exactly like what
It's
you
even
used
got your
to have.
initials on it still.
It's got your initials on it. It's got an engraving. Well, I'll engrave it. I'll engrave it for you for $2 extra.
The good thing was you didn't need to start up with capital with that business model. It was good.
like a career
'Cause,
criminal in
yeah.
primary.
Now, because from there, I moved on to different things. You remember Buddha beads was cool back then?
I don't remember that.
It was just like a bracelet, and it's like it looks like Buddhist bracelets. Everyone was just wearing it for clout. So I used to go to the shop, buy like a whole bag of them, sell it to my school individually, kind of like we do with weed, and then made money off of that. And then burnt albums when people started getting
Yeah.
burners and stuff.
Corners.
Do you guys remember
Corners.
Yeah,
the plastic balloon?
What?
right.
The plastic balloon? We get it from the fields and they would sell it for like...
Bring it
What's
here.
the plastic balloon?
What is that?
Do you guys remember that? So it was basically like this... I don't even know how to describe it, but
It's like really thick liquid.
It's like a gel almost.
Oh,
and
is
then
it
you
white?
take it and then you like
It's
put it
colored.
around... You put it around a little straw and you blow it
Yeah,
up.
yeah. I do remember that.
Yeah.
And then
I do remember that.
And it would stay like it would because it would harden and it would dry, and so it would make a bubble and it would stay like that until you popped it.
Yeah.
And
Is
so,
that still available in the
In
Philippines?
Philippines, yeah,
They
yeah,
still
yeah.
have
yeah,
that?
So
cool.
what
I forgot about that.
What
it
we would
tastes
do,
so toxic too,
Yeah,
eh?
yeah. It
It's
smells
your-
like kerosene.
Your
Like
tongue
a
is
glue.
burning.
yeah.
Like a glue stick.
Because what you would do is you would take this gel or this liquid and you'd wrap it around the straw and then you'd kind of like put your mouth around it to kind of close it off so that it
Yeah.
seals everything across, and then you blow it up so it makes a bubble, a balloon.
Once you've made the balloon, you kind of you poke holes at it.
Yeah.
With your mouth. Going,
Oh yes, that's the,
And you
You make
close it
it.
off.
Oh, bro, now I know.
You
Yeah.
remember that?
Yeah.
They come in these little
comes with a
Colgate
straw.
tube kind
Yeah.
of like silver
straw
things.
So we would get those from Phil's and they sell them for like 50 cents a piece. But they didn't cost 50 cents a piece. They
Nah,
cost,
dude. You'd have like a cardboard thing with a whole bunch of them, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
and then they
man.
got banned from school because
In Australia?
because the
The Australian
teachers
school?
thought they were drugs.
Oh, the Philippines.
Because when you smell, because you inhale
You
it,
probably
it
get
smells
high off
in
that
the
shit.
fields, yeah.
It was
here
disgusting
in
when
Australia.
when it did plates and stuff because everyone's saliva's on that shit.
Yeah.
Everyone's like that.
Yeah.
Pass
And then you close it with your lips. Right?
It was like
Yeah.
Oh man.
pass type of thing, you know, like pass it off to the next person, and they just go.
Oh, I kind of want one now, man.
Yeah, no,
Look what you've done,
It's
dog.
been a long
If
time,
Yeah, if you had a
man.
crush on someone's, like you'd put your mouth like close to where they had their.
Yeah. and
Like, oh, it's kind of like kissing.
You could if you were like careful enough, if you were careful enough, you could kind of like bite a outline, like so you could put writing in it. So you like basic stuff like an M or like maybe a heart just around
Yeah.
it. But only if you were careful enough, because if you did it too much, then it would.
It gets
break.
smaller and smaller every time you fuck with it.
Yeah, yeah, man. Plastic
Oh,
balloon,
my
bro.
gosh.
Plastic balloon. But yeah, we would sell those when we were in high school.
It did look like drugs, but
Until the teachers were like, "What is that? Is it drugs?"
because it came with a straw too.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. It's so sus.
It did look like drugs.
Hey, you want one? 50 cents. Yeah, that's all. That's all it is. Go make some balloons.
It's
You're in
funny
the
too.
toilet, like
You just hear him popping and shit for some reason. People going,
So pointless. So good.
what is this?
It just reminded me right now because my nephew, my cousin's kid, he wants to get into content creation. He watches Twitch streamers and
How
like
old is he?
TikTokers. He's like 10.
Aww.
I
He
think
can
he's-
make a fortune.
I think he's
Kids are
10.
like killing it these days.
And yeah, but he wants to like do games and like
It's like Ryan's toy review type
that
thing.
kind of thing. Yeah, and I was like, yeah, I can probably help you with that. Like in terms of and tell you about like what we do and how we do it and this and that. And I'm like, so like I can help you, and he's like, yeah, you can help me. You can edit my videos for me.
Props to your cousin, bro.
where he assigned you a job. Next week is like, where's my video? Where's my video?
Don's like, I'm late, guys. I'm still editing this job.
And then I'm like,
Sorry, guys. I'm not gonna make this next podcast.
because he was being a smartest to me. I'm like, so how are you gonna pay me for editing the videos? And he's like, my mom will. I'm like, you little.
I like this kid, bro. He's gonna go far.
He's like, man, mom will pay you. And I'm like, how's your mom gonna pay for it? And he's like, oh, trying to teach him how money worked. But he's like, I don't know. Mom will pay it.
Nah. He's a 1940s gangster.
Mom will pay for it. See?
Yeah, copper.
Just edit my video. See? Don't give a fuck about you. See?
Gagi Paris, eh?
I'm legit saying.
1940s conyo. It's just
Let's
like
go back to the stops. See?
It don't started from where? Where? See?
I'd watch that content.
Do it, bro.
Gagi's of New York, bro. That's what it is.
Gagi's of New York.
Gagi's of New York.
He's of New York.
Man, buddy, let's go to BGC, man. Legit, man. Chong, man.
Oh, gosh.
I always find that if I'm doing an impersonation, there's always a trigger word, like there's always something. And in the 1940s, like that 1940s gangster, that man is the is the trigger for it. If I'm doing like a Bogan accent, it's always fucking.
It's a sweet word. Because, you know, Bogan.
For some reason, my nephew is like a 1940s gangster. Like,
What's a guy like you doing in a stop like this?
oh man, but yeah, dude, like
Jesus.
So plastic balloons.
plastic balloons.
I was looking at you, Gagi.
Here's looking at you.
Casablanca.
Casablanca. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a man. I don't know. Gagi Bogart. Sorry.
The Bogart sounds Tagalog already.
Yeah, it does.
Humphrey Bogart.
Bogart.
It was like the king of the 1940s, Humphrey Bogart.
What was it? The something Falcon.
What's that?
Fucking Falcon. Yeah.
The fucking Falcon.
Fucking Falcon.
What's this?
That was like one of the first MacGuffins, the Maltese Falcon.
Maltese Falcon.
Yes, one of the first.
In those like the Pinot not Pinot Noir, like film noir stuff, like the detective movies.
Yeah, the hold on.
It's like
Is that what it's called? Maltese Falcon.
yeah, that was
Is that a type of
the MacGuffin in the movie. It was like the thing that I don't even remember what it was for.
Yeah, it was the thing. This movie was called Maltese Falcon. It had Humphrey Bogart in it. I watched it in film school, and they're saying this is one of the first MacGuffins ever created in film. And it was just a Maltese Falcon that just kept being passed on from different character to character, and that was the thing that drove the whole plot. Which is
the
what a
Maltese
MacGuffin.
Falcon.
I think you're coming through the mic.
Sorry.
Oh, there. Yeah.
There you go.
MacGuffin.
Yeah, but that's the whole MacGuffin thing, the Maltese Falcon. And
What's a MacGuffin?
Yeah,
MacGuffin is
give us the.
say
We didn't go to film school.
Yeah, we need to
I've explained this on the podcast
The
before.
latest example of it would be the Infinity Stones.
Infinity Stones. That's the biggest MacGuffin because it's the thing that drives the story. Because without it, the story is pointless.
Like people are trying to get the
Like
Infinity
for example,
Right.
what would you say?
okay, yeah, there's a lot of MacGuffins.
Yeah, everything has something that drives it, right?
Stones. Yeah.
Like it's not even a character. It's like an object or a thing. Like usually with Marvel movies, it's something that has power or something,
Yeah.
or like something that
Like the Crystal Skull.
the villain wants, and the hero's trying to get it before the villain before he gets it.
Like
you know?
Pulp Fiction be the briefcase.
The briefcase.
Yeah, briefcase
Right.
MacGuffin. And another example would be I'm trying to think of what would be a Star Wars MacGuffin. It
The
would
Force?
be
No.
probably not the Force, but like
His sister.
It was.
You
Wouldn't it
thought
be?
Old Boy was fucked up.
old
it be the
boy, the
lightsaber?
daughter was the MacGuffin.
Wait, can it be a person too?
It could be anything that drives the
Yeah.
plot.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. And that's continuous.
Yeah,
'Cause
in Old Boy, it is then the daughter.
Because like in the Mandalorian, Grogu is the MacGuffin.
Yep.
Like the little the child.
It sounds like McMuffin.
Gogu.
It doesn't make fun.
That's why I thought it was a food related thing.
And in Dragon Ball Z, the Dragon
The
Balls
Dragon
are the
Balls is
MacGuffin.
obvious, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what they want. Without the MacGuffin, the story is pretty pointless.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
gotcha.
it'd just be running around in circles.
So what has
it-
that got to do with the noir stuff?
Oh, we're just talking about like how like the Maltese Falcon, which was the one of the films from Humphrey Bogart, and we were just talking about Casablanca. I don't know why we
I
been
still
talking about
haven't-
MacGuffins.
I still haven't seen Casablanca, eh?
Bruh.
Is it good?
Seen
Bruh.
posters.
To be honest, I've watched like movies for like how it is, as in like old school movies, because you have to appreciate it. But at the end of the day, they're boring as hell, bro.
Yeah.
The old movies.
You had to watch that shit, eh?
Yeah,
Chariots
you
of
have to keep.
Fire and
Yeah,
all
we
that
watch it
stuff.
for like like to analyze,
Like
you
really
know.
old, yeah. It's
And
for the
and if you watch it
cinematography.
for like recreational stuff, and like if you wanted to have some fun, yeah, the old movies are not the way to go, bro.
straight up, don't watch
So
it.
boring,
it's too
bro.
old.
Citizen Kane is a good old movie. If you guys
Yeah.
want to,
I heard that like because
Orson Welles.
people always
Orson Welles.
refer to that being
Citizen
like
Kane.
the
People-
best movie.
yeah.
And people go, "Oh, that movie is the Citizen Kane of Marvel movies," or like
the way I
something
say
of
it
that
is
nature.
like if you were thinking as if you were living in that time, you'd be blown away, bro. And still, Citizen Kane, to this day, story-wise and the way it's been set out, it still matches up to like our standards anyway. So that's why it's kind of timeless in a way. Its twist is it's a pretty lame twist, but the whole thing
You're
is
not
like
selling this well.
the whole thing is like the whole thing about the movie at the start. He says Rosebud, and everyone's trying to figure out what Rosebud means. Yeah. And then they go through these stories about in particular parts of his whole life. So it's a whole life. It's I think it's one of the first movies that go through a whole life of a character. So they go to his childhood, they go to teens, and then he goes to his old things. He's a rich person, well-off guy.
He's a rich girl.
And then you realize at the end, Rosebud was. They do a panning shot when he was a child. It was the name of his sled when he played. So the whole story is. Bro, I'm not as exciting as you are, but the whole story is that he misses his childhood. It was really depressed, and like the childhood was the only thing that kept him going, type of thing. Like
that's touching.
You know, like you can be as rich as you want, but at the end of the day, the best memories is your childhood.
Simplest happiness. Wait, why did you say that he's not as exciting? Wait, I didn't get it.
Oh, because you sell stories better than I do, bro.
Yeah, your shopping mall stories.
No one has to I'm talking about Citizen Kane, bro.
Yeah.
But it was a really
Citizen Kane, one of the greatest movies of all time.
It is one of the greatest.
It is like a boring twist, but you know.
Yeah, no, the twist is fucking lame. But
I think because
our
of old
standards.
movies, you just have to pretend that you're a part of that crowd.
Citizen Kane is like the Citizen Kane of all movies.
So it didn't age well.
is that his
It
name?
aged pretty well, actually.
Oh, okay.
As in, like, if you watch it, it's something that it would come out this year, type of thing.
Is it black and white?
Black and white, yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about
That's
it.
probably why people like
Sorry then.
say it's like one of the top movies because the story really relates to like.
Is his name Citizen Kane? Is that why he got called that?
No, I think it was like, yeah. I haven't watched it in a long time,
His name is Kane.
but yeah, it was one of Orson Welles'
Books.
Interesting.
best movies and stuff, whatever. But yeah, we studied his stuff, and like, I think if you look at it, it has like camera techniques that would never been done before
At the time, yeah.
Well, like, yeah.
When you went to film school, right? Did it make you like film more or hate it because you had to watch
it made me
shitty
appreciate
movies?
it because like I analyze film like as in like now.
There's an interesting thing there, like, because thinking about it from a music standpoint, Jimi Hendrix, right? When the stuff that he was doing in his concerts on stage was stuff that was never done before in terms of like guitarists and stuff.
Yeah.
He'd be like, you know, playing the guitar behind his back and then like doing all these like really
Using
like
his
crazy
teeth
stuff.
and shit.
Yeah, and then but like nowadays, if you think about it, like
Wasn't he a left-handed dude playing a right-handed guitar?
Yeah, so he had a right-handed guitar. He strung it up left-handed, so it was like kind of upside down.
Like shit you wouldn't learn from school, basically.
Yeah. And like if you think about it now, he isn't that great compared to the stuff that you would see nowadays, or like the stuff that followed him. But
Like, technology
he was
is
one of the
advanced,
best. Like he was one of the best
yeah.
guitarists back in the
I think
day.
thinking of like old shit, you just have to put your mind in like someone from the 70s or someone from the 40s type of thing.
Yeah.
Like we're doing film school. It was interesting to see how people have like Hollywood evolved to the way it is now. Like the whole fact that you could like shoot a whole thing in like one area, and they would just change the
background.
the background by just turning right type of thing, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just interesting. Like I think that learning about the French New Wave and different type of eras of film. Spaghetti Western was an interesting one. It was crazy. Like
Spaghetti Western.
Like
Remind me again why they call it spaghetti western.
because it's Western
Italian?
movies.
Because it's got sugar in it.
Yeah.
Because like I think it was like Italian directors
Cinema,
just wanted to make like westerns and
movies.
stuff. And
Are you
like,
talking about like Coppola and stuff?
oh no,
Nah, he was
Spaghetti
after.
Western is way
They
back.
called
way
it
back.
spaghetti
They were the new
western
Yeah.
because of
Oh,
Italians.
because Italians wanted to make movie about cowboys.
Cowboys. So it's like
So, like-
Italian movies about cowboys. That's
So then, if it was if it was a
much it.
Filipino wanting to make western, like cowboy
Adobo
movies,
western.
adobo western,
Yeah.
because like if you watch
Banana
like
Western.
if you watch like The Good, the Bad, the Ugly,
yeah,
That's
the
classic
background
Italian.
music, the score is Italian music.
No fucking way.
Yeah, it's Italian music, and then it's just blended into the. So it was directed by an Italian person, and
interesting.
it's called it Spaghetti
Fun
Western.
fact.
That was the era.
Spaghetti Western.
And I think they were like trying to, because like I think it was at
This
that point
town's
where
not big enough for the two of us.
it was the Great Depression at the time, so money was really not there.
Yeah.
So they specifically shot outdoors all the time.
And this is all black and white, right?
So they shot like this is when
It's black and white, yeah?
the first time I think people were doing guerrilla styles where they're just like, I'm just gonna fucking just go out to this
the
desert and then we'll just film there because we have no money to create the sets.
Wow.
So that's the whole genre. And Italian directors ran out of things to do. So like the things they wanted to do was like had to do with money, but they didn't have money. So what's the easiest thing to do? Go out to the desert, make a Western.
Bro, I would watch.
Wow.
Bro, legit. If there was any like Filipino like directors out there that wanted to make cowboy movies, I would 100% watch a sweet spaghetti western. Yeah, I would watch
Jollibee spaghetti.
It's just every cowboy eating a hot dog.
What kind of movie is it?
No, it's instead of horses, they've got tricycles. Like those.
No, they got calavals, man. Riding in the town and shit, and everyone's staring at him. How are you gonna call a Filipino cowboy? There's no cows, bro.
It's about
Calabao boy.
Calaboy.
Calabao boy.
Cowboy.
Calabao boy.
It's a blue boy.
Yeah.
According to Don,
Calabao boy.
the Tito boys.
He goes,
Walking around like
Kamusta, partner.
Kamusta.
Maganda gabi, partner.
This barangay is not big enough for the two of us. He's got a chanelas holster over here. And he's got spurs on his chanelas too.
What's dirty again, bro? In Tagalog?
Madumi.
Marume.
Marume.
Marume hari.
Marume. Marume hari, bro. Oh man, Billy the Bata. Billy the
Filipino
Bata.
cowboys would be ill, bro.
Calabao boys.
Carabao boys.
Oh man.
It was at noon we draw. Cause that's the thing. It's like it's like at alas 12 we draw. Drawing tayo.
Drawing tayo.
That's right. Pulls out a pencil. Starts drawing a gun.
When I finish this, I will shoot you.
Like, no, Gagi, I'm Billy Small.
Man, they're both standing out there, they're drawing and shit, and their mom comes up, "Oi, late na! Oi, gana! Oi, gana!" They're like, "Oh shit!"
Tanghali na. Brad ka na sa araw.
Dumidilim na. Pumasok ka na.
Galabanting.
The guy's mom comes with like a face towel. It's like wiping his face because he's sweating in the sun. Amoy araw ka na. I'm a cowboy, mom.
I'm a Carabao boy.
I'm a Calabao boy.
Calabao boy, partner. Oh no, mom, partner.
That's too good.
Oh man,
Carps, partner.
Carbs.
Oh bro.
Oh man.
Sweet spaghetti western. I would watch
Good,
that.
the bad, the Gagi.
The Gagi.
That's great. That's great. I would 100% watch
Dirty Pare.
Sweet. Dirty Pare is the best.
Dirty Pare.
Dirty pirate.
Do you feel legit, bro? Do you feel legit?
Do you feel legit? Huh? Drawing the tile.
Drawing the dial.
Do you feel legit, punk?
Will do you.
Lucky buddy.
Luggy. Oh man. That was a good one. Calabao boys.
Hang on, Dirty Harry is not a cowboy movie, is it?
What's this Clint Eastwood? He's automatically
Anything Clint Eastwood.
His name sounds like a cowboy, Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a cowboy.
He's a cowboy for sure. What other cowboy movies were there? Wild Wild West?
That's all I can think of.
Back to the Future 3.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Oh, man.
Balik ka sa future.
Sweet spaghetti western, bro.
Sweet spaghetti western.
Balik ka sa
down, bro.
future.
That's a dope genre. I reckon it'd be really cool as a YouTube clip.
Sweet
Yeah.
spaghetti
It's good as the
western.
desert.
Instead of like, it's like a western movie with like Filipino disco music as the score.
It's upper hiking society. Yeah. That's right.
And then when they get shot, it's like the
Aray.
what's it called? The teleserie music.
Yeah. Mo kaya.
It's all in slow motion. Oh man. Any directors out there, any producers, make a sweet spaghetti western. Do it for the culture.
Calabar Boy movies.
Calabar Boys. Calabar Boys, partner.
It's like you're saying colored bar boys.
Colored
Yeah.
bar
They
boys.
are coloring.
It's when you paint them. Paint the lechon before you cook it.
Oh man.
Like a western, but in the east. The southeast.
Southeastern.
Oh man. Cool.
Good on us, bro.
Cool. Good.
Who saved it? Holy shit. How the fuck we do that?
Good at this shit, bro.
Oh, man.
We actually came up with something funny, eh?
Right at the end.
The bad, the Gagi.
They got the
Because the
guys.
band, the guy
Is that the
is
name
fucking
of the? Is that the
amazing.
name of the
Legit.
episode?
Dirty Pare.
The good,
Dirty
the bad,
Bar.
Bro, I've
and
been low energy this whole episode, bro.
I could tell. We should have given you some of the.
Took off the headphones,
energy
it's giving me a headache, bro.
Dude.
I don't know if I could do 2 episodes a day, bro.
It is hard.
It's crazy, man.
I mean, if we were getting like, paid,
That's his resting the mic on his chest again, just like.
mom hurts.
You know, like spaghetti western should be up my alley, bro. It's like Filipino cowboys and then
all you.
Indians.
Wait, do they
Other
have
Indians.
cowboys? Do they have...
The other Indians.
God damn it. God damn it. How in the hell?
It's funny how we went through the whole thing without even mentioning Indians.
Oh shit!
Cowboys and Native Americans. No,
Calabar Boys and Indians.
it's where Raph is from.
Sundance Kid. What's his name? Billy the Kid? No,
Arao Sayao Kid.
What?
such a long name.
Arao Sayao Kid.
Arao Sayao.
So I say that 10 times fast, bro. Arao Sayao.
Arao Sayao Bata.
Arao Sayao Bata. Far out.
Fucking hell.
Sounds wrong.
I don't want to watch that movie, man.
Sino ka? Arao Sayao Kid. Oh man. Cool.
All right, let's go to Cheatcoders Stash.
You got
Yo, this is the part of the show where we nominate a song that we've been feeling from last week or this week, something local or global, something that we just like to showcase to you because we love music as a whole. It makes the world go around. So Nats Blazing wants to be first.
Okay, yeah, I'm prepared.
Let's get him to be first one more time. So what do you want to showcase on the Cheatcoders Stash?
All right, you're gonna have to play it. It's from Conway the Machine.
Ooh.
It's called
Conyo the Machine.
Conway the Machine.
Conway the Machine is
Griselda.
he's the dude with the
He's got his face
paralyzed,
is paralyzed.
yeah.
So he's got a lisp, and the song's called Super Bowl, featuring Juicy J. It's pretty
Conway.
good. It's pretty legit.
Conway.
Legit pirate. Conway.
I just I realized that we say legit as well.
Conway the Machine.
Is it playing? We say legit as well, but like,
But Aussie way.
yeah,
It's legit, bro.
bro, that's legit, brah.
Bros.
You connected to the thing?
For Bluetooth.
It's an interesting experience where like,
Silence.
yeah,
It's
It's
anticipation.
because we're so low energy that it's like,
But I think the low energy matches. No, it doesn't.
It's like actual podcasting, like NPR styles.
yeah.
So today we're going to be playing Conway the Machine. This is called Super Bowl featuring Juicy J.
Juicy J.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to listen to the Cheatcoders Dash, we do have them on Spotify. So here
Check
is
it
the
out.
song.
You got to do the podcast.
Hey.
You can hear like
He's got a
the lisp, yeah.
He's got a lisp.
Who is it?
Conway the Machine.
And he's famously known for a lisp.
He got shot in the head.
So
And
his half his face is paralyzed.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it matches the flow as well because like it's this relaxed type flow. Like he's not hitting the he rides the beat.
I think he's the best one out of the three of them. There's three of them in the group.
And he changed up the flow. Yeah, you can hear him say like bottle. Did he really get shot in the head? That's crazy.
They were like drug dealers. They only blew up when they were in their late 30s.
Yeah.
But before they were like from Buffalo, New York. So rough upbringing. So they made it.
Super Bowl.
Hey.
Hey, listen to this guy. He goes at the gate. Look at this guy.
I love Jesus.
He goes in. He's like, yo, hold my drink.
He's not on beat at all. He's just going at it.
I just found a good pocket, bro.
You found a good pocket, right? It's off beat, but it's a deep pocket.
It's a good
Now he
fucking.
found the pocket now because now on the beat he's rapping on beat.
Hey.
But like, see how like they go in and out of like beat,
Congratulations.
and they just do like this. I don't even know how to describe it, but it sounds like it's almost like they're lagging behind the beat, and then sometimes they speed up. And like
you know
that
what it
one.
sounds like? When we used to mix tracks and you had someone's verse off beat by accident. You get their verse in the email and then you put it on wrong and then you send it to them like, fuck bro, I'm off beat. You put me off beat, man.
Sometimes
dope,
like it
though.
sounds better on purpose. Like
All right, so Don doing stuff. What song do you want to play on the Cheatcoders Stash?
I want to play a Filipina artist from Seattle,
Hey.
Oh.
Shatel.
Sleepless in Seattle.
This is a song by Jessica Domingo and Pastels called Could Have Been, capital U. So yeah, Jessica Domingo is from, apparently I found out she's Filipina and she's
Cool.
in Seattle.
I only found out Olivia Rodrigo is Filipino.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's part, yeah.
It's news to me.
Again, this is like the heavy R&B bass.
This song's got a good pocket, man.
It's got a really like bassy pocket.
This joke's been going for 2 episodes.
Just to let you know, we recorded it the same day. It's not that old yet.
It's like
All these jokes you heard last week.
To everybody else,
It's still fresh.
It's a week old. Little joke is a week old.
pockets.
But I love that like bass line, man. Like just dun, 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 walking bass line.
So these voices are so seductive, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
And that was
That's nice.
Jessica Domingo and Pastel.
Domingo.
Could have been you.
she's talking to me.
Hey.
Those lyrics were for me.
What song do you want to play on the Cheatcoders Stash?
This song was supposed to be like I was supposed to add this a couple of weeks ago. It's a song that I thought like wasn't a gospel song, but it is. It's called "No Longer Bound" by Forrest Frank. Yeah. Forrest Frank Lucas.
Frank White.
Ooh.
Didn't you play this the other day?
Huh?
Didn't you play this the other day? No, you played in the car. You played in the car.
Yeah. I
And
was
then-
gonna play it for Cheatcoders Dash,
Yeah.
but I ended up playing Seagate.
And then you played this straight after the episode
Yeah.
as well. Like when we were packing up, play this. That's why when I hear it, I'm like, oh, it's this song again.
Oh, nice.
It's got a good pocket, yeah.
It's gonna run.
I'm not kidding now. It's cool, right?
I'm not even kidding.
I'm too tired.
Till you found me. Separate my love from you. See, this is the type of song I'll play in my car, right? Windows open, be like, oh man, it's a mad gospel. And then the next song was like, I'm a hope, motherfucker, I'm the hope. Like I'm just yelling curse words and shit. Going from gospel to Gagi.
Gospel to Gagi. Gospel to scaring white people.
Gaggy.
Yeah, man.
It's very Chance the Rapper.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Very
Chance.
gospel. It's good. It's nice.
It's good.
All right.
Feel blessed.
Bless.
Bless up. Sean Nicholas, bless up.
What should I play? I'm going to play South Border.
Ooh, Rainbow.
Yeah, why not?
Hey,
I love that song.
Man.
you're gonna start singing, eh?
Yeah, let's karaoke this. The final stretch. It's the final stretch.
Oh, burr. You just feel
Let's
like
all
flying and shit.
Take yourselves back to early days in high school. You're looking into each other's eyes, feeling like you're gonna fly.
This is the song
all
I'd send to
love.
my crush.
It's all love and no hate, feeling like you levitate. Send it to your crush.
What's the song about?
Hey?
Is this, what song is this? Is this more like a breakup song, or is it like a... Don't worry, there's
Such a cinematic intro. Ooh, that bass.
Jinx.
Fist bump me, bro, please.
Please. Bass.
It's like there's light at the end of the tunnel type thing, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
so that's why you send it to girls. Be like, you don't need him.
Well, this is when they've just broken up with
Yeah,
someone.
Don't worry, man. I'll be a rainbow.
This is the window song.
yeah,
The window
because
song?
After the
the
rain,
window.
there's the rainbow. That's
Yeah.
why.
Nice guy song.
Nice guy song.
Before you turn into asshole song.
Subscribe to our Patreon if you want to understand what that in-joke is about.
These songs make me wish I can sing good, bro. Like, Jesus.
Once again, if you want to support people with FCS, go to www.patreon.com/the Cheatcoders.
Yeah.
No matter what happens,
Life goes on and so, baby. Oh,
smile.
I should call my ex.
Always
Yeah, I should
around
call
you.
her.
Make you see how beautiful life is for you
See?
and me.
See? It's the window song, bro.
Baby, see the
Oh, I do know
butterflies,
this song.
colors, listen to the words that was sent.
This chord progression sounds very similar to My Type of Girl by Brian McKnight.
Yeah,
and
It
NSYNC.
is.
The wonderful ways
To be. Oh my gosh. Everything will be alright.
There will be night and day.
But it sounds very like inspired by Brian McKnight as well. Like this era.
Rainbow always after the rain. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Like, man.
Oh man.
The era when like
I feel like
Prime
breaking up someone's relationship just so I
Yeah.
can sing this to him, bro.
Get a relationship with someone just to break
Yeah,
up.
that guy's an asshole. Don't worry, man.
Don't worry, it's the rainbow after the rain.
Everything's
baby.
gonna be alright.
And then he starts singing, "There's a rainbow after
Yeah.
the rain." Oh, watch your back. I want your back.
Oh no.
Where can they find you, Don?
www.dondoingstuff.com. That's my website, at Don Doing Stuff on all social media
Hey.
platforms. Don Valix on Spotify and all music streaming platforms if you want to listen to my music.
Hey,
Lovely.
Ian Garcia, where can they find you?
It's Christian Wild Thought on Instagram or www.com.
And also, Nats Blazing, where can they find you?
That's Blazing, Twitch, Instagram, and Facebook, and
Everywhere.
Twitter.
And you can find me at rapflores.com and hyperbrand.com. Info at rapflores.com, anything to do with your visual needs. And
We hope you're
yeah,
listening
man,
to this.
created by Raf on Instagram.
Good night.
This song's making me more low energy
I know,
too.
right?
I gotta
Such a
drive
nice
home,
song,
man.
We hope you're listening to this and you're chilled out.
It's a long
You
ass
know,
drive.
we had a bit of laughs.
Where can you
this
find
episode.
the Cheatcoders?
Cheatcoders.com.
Hey, and you can also find us on Patreon. Be sure to sign up to our Patreon.
Patreon.com/the Cheatcoders.
Life is the challenges,
No,
not all
no,
the
no,
time
no,
we
no,
get
no,
what we want.
Hey.
And you have now listened to another episode
Oh,
of the Cheatcoders. Let's take a stride.
Have a pleasant evening.
Enjoy your weekend.
Song.
Hopefully you guys are
You
surrounded by your loved
will
ones.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time on the Cheatcoders podcast.
I'm about to
Hi.
chuck a shit.
Oh yeah.